I wonder if Trent Alexander-Arnold will be having a New Year's party, because he'll be able to sign a new contract, or a contract with anybody he likes in Europe after the 1st of January. He scored the 4th goal as Liverpool beat West Ham yesterday. But his choice of celebration got many talking. As the right-back wheeled away in celebration, he appeared to make a keep talking gesture, which comes after a weekend of speculation over a move to Real Madrid. I mean, it wasn't the English press that was saying this. This was Marca and AS both claiming over the weekend that a deal is close. In fact, AS reported Alexander-Arnold has 1 foot in Madrid. Trent continues to ignore Liverpool's offers and renew, and answers Madrid's call. He wants to go to the Bernabeu. That he has no doubts. Optimism is growing. Everything is agreed pending the signature, which he could do from January the 1st. And then they put the word countdown. How close do you think it is? What do you think the situation is?
Well, first and foremost, Marca are famously a mouthpiece of Real Madrid, aren't they? So the fact that they've run that story, the fact that Real Madrid clearly want it in the public domain, that he's agreed to go there, I think tells you probably the opposite is true at this stage. As far as I'm concerned, speaking to senior sources at Liverpool, if he has decided to join Real Madrid, he hasn't relayed that decision to his paymasters at Liverpool yet. Talks continue over signing a new contract there. Some people close to Trent are maintaining that his preferred option actually is to stay at Liverpool and maybe one day become the club captain. So I think it's still very much 50-50 at this stage. I think probably Liverpool would like a decision by the end of January. Of course, once the New Year's Day comes around, he can sign a pre-contract agreement, as you say, with an overseas club. So I think we are getting closer to a resolution. But it's not an ideal scenario, is it, for Liverpool? And I think you have to praise Arne Slot for the way that he's been able to navigate this. Probably their 3 most important players in Van Dijk, Alexander-Arnold and Salah, all coming to the end of their contracts at the same time, all with big question marks over their long-term future. But it's not affecting their performances on the pitch at all, is it? All 3 of those players, brilliant again at West Ham yesterday. And I think, as I say, Slot deserves a lot of credit for that. And I feel a little bit of sympathy for Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes, who've come in there as the new sort of people running the board at Liverpool. It's a situation they've inherited, isn't it? That these 3 top players are all in the final 6 months of their contracts, and I can't think of a scenario at any other football club where that would be allowed to happen.
Meanwhile, Mo Salah has spoke to Sky Sports about his contract situation.
No, we are far away from that, but again, I don't want to put something in the media and people start saying stuff, but nothing really move on. But I'm focused with the team. Hopefully we win the Premier League.
Right, he didn't really sort of say it there, but it's far away from agreeing a deal. He's broken the Premier League record for being the first player to both score and assist in a game on 8 occasions. What's the situation, do you think, with his contract? Is it affecting? Well, it certainly hasn't affected his form this season, that's for sure.
Well, it might have taken it to a new level. You know, I think we mentioned on the All Access podcast that I see in Salah this season what I saw from Messi at that World Cup in Qatar. He is almost on a one-man crusade to make sure that Liverpool win the title if it is to be his last season at Anfield. I think that's a possibility, a strong possibility, arguably. He wants to go down in a blaze of glory. Again, contract talks continue between Liverpool and Mo Salah's advisors, but it's an issue, isn't it? Because he's of the age where clubs at the top level in the Premier League are reluctant to dish out long-term contracts. He's already their highest paid player. Obviously, whatever happens with Mo Salah in terms of wages and length of deal will have a direct implication, certainly when it comes to Virgil van Dijk, who is also in his early 30s. Not so much, I don't think, when it comes to Trent Alexander-Arnold, but it's almost a domino effect, isn't it? Which of those deals is most important? I'd probably say, in order of importance, actually, I would go Mo Salah, then Van Dijk, and then probably Trent Alexander-Arnold. I don't know if you agree with that.
Interesting. I wonder if the Liverpool fans agree with that. 810-89 on the text. You're listening to Sam Adderface and Alex Crook on talkSPORT with Selco Builders Warehouse. Check out this month's real deal at selcobw.com. Loads of transfer news doing the rounds at the moment. The window opens on Wednesday, which means it is the return of Alex Crook's transfer notebook.
Jim White and Simon Jordan. Monday to Friday mornings from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.